What is the purpose of marriage? That's the topic of today's video. If you find that your marriage is in trouble, download our marriage repair handbook at hopeformymarriage.com. So, what is the purpose of marriage? What you find when you look back through history is marriage is designed as a covenant relationship between a man and a woman before God. And when we talk about a covenant relationship is a binding agreement between two parties. Or in the case of a Christian marriage, it's a binding agreement between a man and a woman and God that relationship is being established, and it's being established for the remainder of their lifetime. So when you think about a Christian marriage ceremony, one of the things you'll find in traditional marriage vows is a line something like this. I agree to love and cherish you in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, good or bad, till death do us part. What we're saying is, I'm going to stay with you for the remainder of my life. I am going to love you regardless of what the circumstances of life may be, regardless of what the time of life is. I'm going to cherish you. I'm going to honor you. I am going to give my very best for you for the remainder of my life. And not only am I promising you that one-to-one, but I'm saying that I'm making that covenant before God. I'm symbolizing that covenant with the giving of the ring, and I'm doing that in front of friends and family so that they will hold me to that commitment throughout our days. They will encourage me in that commitment. So the purpose of marriage is really down to this. It is having the confidence that the person that I am giving my life to is equally as committed to give their life to me. And we are saying from this point on, we are going to do things together as a team, as a couple, that there is no option to go back to mom and dad. There is no option to return to singleness. We are committing to work through every challenge, every problem, every conflict till our life is done. That is the true intention of a marriage covenant. Now, let's talk about our world today. Does divorce exist? Absolutely. Are there times when divorce is the appropriate step? Absolutely. But the truth is, all too often, divorce is used as the escape clause, if you will, because I'm just unhappy. And what we have to really look at is, if we take our marriage covenant seriously, then unhappiness isn't a reason for leaving the marriage. Unhappiness is a reason to work harder at the marriage. Here's what I want to challenge you with, though. If you're concerned about, gosh, I don't know if I want to make a lifelong commitment to someone else, then you probably need to rethink marriage. Don't treat marriage lightly. What we don't consider is, all too often when marriages fall apart, it's not just the man and woman, the husband and wife that get hurt. It's the children, it's the extended family. There are ripples that just permeate when that happens. I'd a whole lot rather see a couple be slow and methodical entering into marriage, making sure they're ready to take that step. Right now, I've got a daughter who is getting very serious in her relationship with her boyfriend. And I've taken her to coffee on a number of occasions, and I've said, are you sure this is the step you want to make? Are you sure this is the direction you want to go? Are you sure this is who you want to spend the rest of your life with? Not just looking at it through the eyes of a 20-year-old, but thinking down the road to when you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years old? Is this who you still want to be with? Are you willing to be there when, as I often tell, couples in premarital counseling, are you willing to be there when you need to change their diaper, when you need to help them get dressed, when you need to help feed them, when they may be in hospice care and there's nothing for you? You're going to give and give and give and give and give. Are you willing to say yes to that? If you are, then you're ready to get married. If this is about convenience while you're sexy and young and still have your figure, then you probably need to rethink it. Just a few thoughts for you today. Hope you find those helpful. Talk to you again soon.